Shalom, Akim. This is Yabatazah coming back with another video. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shemiah Washai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Yahweh Shemiah Washai, Wahal Rakah Kwadash, Barakatham, Akim. Alright, I'm going to go into a lesson. Just basically speaking about the shepherds, the true shepherds of Yahweh Shai, and basically those that are just hirelings that are portraying themselves to be men of the Lord that care for the flock, the leaders, certain heads and things of that nature. There's a lot of stuff that's going on within this camp called Tried and Refined, and that's part of that reasoning of me making these lessons, because they're nothing but hirelings, man. There could be a possibility of being, some sincere brothers in there, but in a nutshell, they're basically all corrupt, starting with their head, and they don't care about the flock. That's them doing what they're doing is basically erasing everything that was been taught throughout all these years, and they're starting off clean, so we're not in the time to be starting over and having to relearn, what's been already laid out before us, what I'm saying? Like, they just, at the end of the day, these individuals have a problem with the doctrine, GMS, the ones that are in place of being, heads over us, the elders. So I just want to bring some scriptures out, just like, with Yahweh Shai, the Pharisees and the scribes, they had the same problem with them. The Pharisees, they were teachers of the law. They believed in Yahweh, but they had a problem. They hated Yahweh Shai, man. They hated him and the followers that he was accumulating, and they wanted to kill him, stone him. Eventually, that's what they did. They scattered the flock. They weren't with him, But Yahweh Shai is going to say this, John 10 and 11. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. All right. So in due time, we're going to see those that are part of that that same mentality, because in Jeremiah 3 and 15, if I'm not mistaken, it's either Jeremiah 3 and 15 or 16. It says that the Lord shall give Israel pastors according to his heart, which shall feed you with wisdom and understanding. All right, knowledge and understanding. So they're going to be certain men that are going to be sent out that are according to his ways, man. His mind frame, the way he thinks, the way he knows, how he wrote it out to be. All right, they're not going to go and try to tell you how this ain't the right way. You're going off. They're going to be sent out, and they're going to be the ones that are going to fall into that same footstep as Yahweh Shai, being a good shepherd, guiding the flock, feeding the flock. Not telling them, hey, all this stuff that we've been preaching to you for the past 30 plus years, none of it was true. We're going to have to start all over. It's complete madness, man. It says, I am the good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep. You see? So these camps that are out here that are contrary to us brothers that are brought up under Great Millstone, through the teachings and doctrine, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, that we have faith is the 100% truth. These are those hirelings, man. They're not gonna abide in the time when the evil days come. They're gonna scatter and leave the flock to its demise, man. And if you don't have the eyes to see it already, they're doing it right now. They're switching up doctrines, they're switching up the teachings. They're bucking up, they're showing great pride and things of that nature, man. Those are indicators of those hirelings, man. You know? And also, going back up where it said Yahweh Shai shall give his life for the sheep. So we have to be that same way, because it says no greater love than a friend that he had, but he laid down his life for his friends. You know? And that also in Romans 12 it says present your bodies a living sacrifice, man. You know, what is a holy and acceptable unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, it says in verse 14, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep, and I am known of mine. You see, so we know who Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is, and we know what is required of us, you know, to please him. You know, and switching up the doctrine or bucking up against certain elders, that's not going according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, because they're the ones that we taught from, we learned from, man. We were taught by, you know. But it says that I am the good shepherd and I know my sheep, and it's like in the book of Proverbs, it says that we have to know we have to be, roughly paraphrasing it, but it's in the book of Proverbs talking about how we have to attend and know the welfare of our flock, you know, and that's required of a man of the Lord that has, you know, certain fruit under him. You know, you have to be bringing them up properly, man. You know, to help him grow thereby by the word, man. You know, and then it says verse 15, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. You know, these guys out here, they ain't gonna lay down their life for you, man. They ain't gonna you know, when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna be running for their own lives, man. They're gonna be probably taking the chip and stuff like that, man. They're gonna be like, oh no, we didn't know. You know, they're gonna be busting that thing what Peter did, denying the Lord. But you ain't Peter. Peter was already predestined from the foundations of the earth to be the elect, and that was just an example of how not to be, you know. But they're gonna be busting that. They're gonna be doing denying it, you know, denying your faith, denying Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, and I laid down my life for the sheep, and other sheep I have that are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one sheep. Now let's talk about, you know, the northern and southern kingdom of the 12 sons of Jacob being brought back to one in one nation, man, one fold under Yahweh Shai. You know, not no being double-hearted or you know, lukewarm, or you know, contrary to Yahweh Shai's doctrine. Everybody's gonna be of one agreement when it comes to the fold. You know, everybody's gonna fall in their proper lot. You know, there ain't gonna be no schism in the body, like it says in Corinthians, man. You know, every body part has its role, and it's gonna function accordingly. And if not, it's gonna be cut out. You know, it says, verse 16, and that other sheep that I have, you know, saying where they at? They're, you know, during that time when Yahweh Shai is talking about the northern kingdom being over here on the other side of the world, man. The northern kingdom, all right, starting with Ephraim all the way down to Issachar, and we're over here on this side, man. You know, while Judah, the southern kingdom was there with Yahweh Shai, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And yeah, you had other tribes there, but the bulk of them were already over here on this side of the world. And how are they going to hear his voice? It's through us, man, through the prophets, through the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways, telling them who they are as a people, and they get right with their power, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, and they're gonna do it to. They're gonna. Scriptures say in the book of Sirach, strive for the truth until death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know, that's how far these men are gonna take it, man. This truth, this work. You know. It says, verse 17, therefore does my Father love me, because I laid down my life, that I might take it again. No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. That's right, because this thing, you got to come into this thing willingly, man. You got to be ready. You should have account the cost before coming into this thing, man. You know, you made that vow that once you come into this thing, you're accepting the terms and conditions of you laying your life down for the flock, for the fold, man. for Yahweh Shai, for the elect. All right, just like Yahweh Shai, you know. So he's not, no one's forcing us to do this stuff, man. You know, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shai that's guiding us to be that good shepherd, Lord willing. Because just like Judas, Satan entered him immediately, and you know, he was a part of the elect. He was part of the 12, man. So you never know when or how it could happen. But, you know, that's why we got to pray and, you know, hope in Yahweh Shai and ask for forgiveness for the things that we err, you know, because we don't want to fall into that category. But those are those hirelings. Those hirelings are like Judas Iscariot, man. They didn't care about the flock. They were worried about their own belly. They were worried about their gain. You know, that's how these guys are out here in the world, man. These guys that fall out of GMS, they buck up and fight against you know, the elders and certain brothers out in the highways and the byways that stand up, you know, for GMS in the name of Yahweh Shai. You know, it says, verse 18, no man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. All right. It says, I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. And then it says, verse 19, there was a division, therefore, among the Jews for these sayings. And many of them said, he hath a devil and is mad. Why ye hear him? You know, that's like these guys out here. They're saying that, you know, that we have, you know, we're demons, we're devils, we're liars, you know, we're, you know, rapists and, you know, everything that you can think of under the sun. That's what they calling us, man. You know, just like they did it to Yahweh Shai, they're going to do it to us. We're not greater than our master. You know, it says in verse 22, and it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter. And it says, or Salakia, verse 21, it says, others said, these are not the words of him that hath a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind? You see, and if this was the working of Satan, you know, to you camps out there that talk down about GMS, Elder Tahar, Gabar, Elder Ariyamlab, and the certain heads of the camps, if this was to say how these certain, why is a camp in every part of the earth waking up, man? You know, coming in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This ain't no coincidence, man. All right. Because we know that this gospel must be preached to the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. Now, Christianity, we know that's a demonic doctrine, man. Everybody knows about Jesus. Everybody basically says they believe in Jesus, but really we know they don't. I mean, we know that they're full of shit about when it comes to the Bible, you know. But if this was the working of Satan, it would not stand, man. You got brothers everywhere in every area in the world who are calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that are waking up, man. It says, verse 22, and it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter, and Yahushua walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Then came to the Jews round about him and said unto him, how long dost thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Christ, tell us plainly. You know, we've told you that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is only dealing with GMS. Every other camp is a damn fallout, man. You know, they ain't got the truth. They believe in fucking fairy tales and different forms of doctrine, thinking that Esau can be saved. You know, trying to show mercy on certain heathens when Yahweh Shai has condemned them, man. You know, saying that the RFID chip is Christianity. You know, and we've told you plainly. You know, we do have the truth. We have the truth. And we tell anybody, yeah, we do have the truth. We have that confidence. We have faith in that. You know, it says, verse 25, and Yahweh Shai answered them, I told you, and you believe not. You see, so what more is there to it? Just leave us alone. Go about your business. Do what you got to do. You know, leave the elders alone. Go about your business. Do what you got to do. You know, but the scriptures say that your mouths must be stopped. So we got to rebuke you sharply, man. We got to get on you. We got to, because we got people out here that are going to, but we know that whoever falls and listens to you, that is because the Lord never wanted them to begin with. The Lord, the elect are in the hand of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they're going to be brought towards the ones that have this truth, and they're going to be delivered. It says, I told you, and you believe not the works that I do in my Father's name. They bear witness of me.